Yes, yes.
Radio. Shakedown.
Real Talk Radio.
Shakedown Radio.
Real Talk.
Keep it real, we keep it raw.
Shakedown.
Welcome to the Shakedown Radio Showcase Live, baby. Right here, it's your boy back in the house. Got special guests. We're going to make sure that you guys keep following us. Definitely go to our Facebook, follow us. Instagram, follow us. Tumblr, if you got Tumblr, make sure you follow us as well.
Follow.
Make sure you also go to our YouTube channel, subscribe.
Yes,
We
sir.
got Gas Up Wednesday where we give out prizes, gas money.
Gas money.
We make sure you get gas money. Now listen, not millions, just
Gas
gas
money?
I'm
Just
talking
gas
about
money.
gas
Look.
money.
Hey,
Can't
you ever
beat
been on
that.
the side of the road and said, God dang it, I wish I had $5 put in my gas tank.
Well,
I'm
hey.
about to run out.
Hey, make sure you hit us up on Wednesday, right?
Wednesday, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that button. Hit that bell also to get the final alerts to see us go live. We appreciate that. We loving you. And so on as we go live. Actually, I forgot to,
Well, you forgot to do that.
man, well, I forgot to make sure that people can see us on
On IG?
YouTube Live
Oh, YouTube
and
Live. Okay.
Instagram Live.
Oh, we on everything
We on
live.
everything live.
Live.
Look, this is a live subject matter right now.
Yeah. And
Live
what's-
subject matter.
and what's the live subject matter, my brother?
So we talking about, Diamond, what we talking about?
Well, tonight subject
Uh-huh.
is the church playing with our money
Uh-huh.
and faith.
Wow.
That's deep, right?
That's the
So I hope my Facebook Live heard what it is. This is what we talking about, man. We talking about if the church is playing with your money or your faith, and faith. And how you feel about that?
how you feel about it.
How you feel about that?
Listen, most people are running away from the church because they don't feel comfortable enough. You know how you go into church and you get in the spirit, you're in the move, and God is calling your name. You think you hear God's calling your name. Then all of a sudden, they stop.
Yeah.
It's time for offering,
Uh.
right? And the pastor says, we're going to pass around the plate,
Uh-huh.
right,
Yeah.
to make the offering.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Offering. Yeah.
Our offering,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, they ain't making the offering.
No,
The people in the church
To
making
make an
the
offering.
Oh,
That's
all right,
it. That's
all right,
it.
all right.
right? And the problem is that when the plate goes around, get me wrong now, plate
Yeah.
goes around and you ain't got money to put in there, now all of a sudden there are some churches that call you out on it.
Uh-huh.
There are some churches, if you're a member, they're going to say, well, we ain't see Sister Odell put anything in the plate
They
today.
gonna put you out.
They're going to put you out. Well, we ain't see Brother Frederick. You ain't donate nothing day.
You ain't pay no time.
No time. Now understand this. The church is richer than its congregation.
Y'all
That's
hear
a
that,
problem there.
people? Y'all hear that, people? Say
When
that
your
again.
church is richer than your congregation. Now I understand that you must get, the church got to get money to be stabilized,
Yeah.
put stuff into it and so forth. But to be not accessible to your people or assist your people when it comes to assisting them with help, there's a problem there.
Yeah.
Now we got some churches that us black folks don't go to. Catholic church, they door open is 24/7.
So y'all hear that, people? See, the Catholic Church
Uh-huh.
open 24 hours of the day.
I bet you can't go to Baptist church and knock
Can't
on the
go
door.
to no Baptist church, no Haitian church, Jamaican church. Oh, what? I don't know about the Chinese church.
Nah, they ain't
No,
open
no
20.
church.
No.
No,
Mm-mm.
none of them ain't open 24 hours where you could just go into church and you want a little
Uh-huh.
peace and, speak your
And
mind. a
speak
little
your
bit.
mind and give the. It says in the Bible. Don't get me wrong. You spoke shepherd is supposed to be accessible to they sheep, they
Yeah.
flock, they cattle, wherever you want to name it.
Well, I would have to say that I don't belong to that kind of church. My pastor, which is Robert Bradley, and my first lady, they are available anytime you call them. And I'm not going by what somebody told me.
Yeah.
I'm going by
By
what
your
I
experience,
know.
with your
You know what I'm saying?
experience, yeah.
With my situations that
Okay.
I've gone through and what my family gone through. You know, when I called them, they were there.
Yeah.
When my grandbaby, before she passed away, when I called them, they was there. They dropped what they was doing and they came. That's the kind of church I go to. The people in the church they good, you know.
The problem is with that, you in one of the few churches that your pastor is allowing or giving the opportunity for their congregation to come to. The problem is we don't have enough pastors. Now let's talk about pastors, because you know people in the church put pastors on pedestals. Casey, you can jump in here anytime you want to.
I'm waiting till it's about to get good. I'm letting y'all finish up real quick.
Okay.
okay.
It look like
They
she
put
boiling
pastors
up.
on pedestals,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You got all these mega churches that put their pastors on pedestals,
Pedestals. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then get upset when the pastor or the church is not assisting them, or they show up in a Bentley. You know how the pastors show up in a Bentley,
In a Bentley.
and
But see, it's just not mega churches, though. It's just not mega churches to do that. It's almost a good percentage of the churches. And we're going to sit there. We're not going to say just the pastor that gets put up on a pedestal either, because that is not true, because we got elders, deacons, non-members of the church receiving more benefits of actually getting tithes than the members who attend the church.
Yeah, because they working.
The members who actually put into the pot to keep the church. So
Right.
absolutely not. No, that's a contradictory
Well-
phrase, period.
And I agree to that. And also, we must agree, if you follow the scriptures, that you must have elders in place and your deacons in place to run the church. Darn churches ran like politicians. That's the
But the
problem.
church is supposed to be ran like a family.
Correct.
So
Correct.
It's supposed to be ran like a family, and that's where a lot of I'm not going to say just black churches, but all churches do, all people, all walks of religion do
No,
this.
no, you
They
can
sit
say
there
black
and they
church.
make
You
it
can
say
about the
black
pastor,
church.
but it's not about the pastor, because I'm sorry, my pastor can't be wearing no $2,000 Louis Vuitton suit, and I ain't got no lights at my house. It don't work like that.
And you know what? That's what I was talking about from the beginning. What the problem is that these black churches, I'm gonna call it out as it is, black churches do not assist the people in their congregation.
Not all black churches. We can't say all
we
black
can't
churches.
say all. You're right.
But
you're
you
right.
know what?
But the
We have-
majority.
Okay, all right. Let's just be realistic, and let's just be real, because this is a real talk radio. You know, showcase real
Right.
talk.
We're shaking it
And
down.
we're gonna shake it down. Now, let's be real. Now, we gotta understand that we gotta. At the end of the day, we are human beings, and remember that human beings are one of the most people that's very manipulative. Okay,
You're right.
So, one thing that I know, and I do understand when it comes to the church, is certain things that they have to do as a pastor.
Right.
You know, and they know that this is part. I say that this is just me. It's part of the job. You know what I mean? That's part of the job, because they still gotta have, like the pastors and them say, oh, we still gotta pay for the lights in the building.
I understand that
we
part.
got, you know.
Yes, and
that part's
absolutely, I agree
Go
with
ahead.
that.
Go
Yeah.
ahead, Casey.
Go ahead, we listening.
I absolutely agree with that, but it comes to a certain restrict, because the church is not paying the pastor. It is a honor. It is a God-given honor to actually be able to have the gift to go out and preach the word of God. Because if you notice, none of the 12 apostles actually got paid. They still went out and worked the field. They worked a regular 9 to 5, and then came back and
Wow.
preached the word of God. So
Wow.
absolutely not.
Well, my
So
pastor is
my
one,
pastor-
KC. I would have to say he works 9 to 5, and I love my pastor and first lady, Robert Bradley and Latasha Bradley. I love my pastor.
That's real.
You know, both of them work.
Okay.
And he gets upset when you try to give him something. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So he's not one of them ones,
Right.
one of them pastors that you're talking about.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
Absolutely, and I appreciate that he's like that. I don't know whether I don't know if you're 7-Day Adventist. I don't know if you're Baptist,
I love you too, cuz.
Catholic, Methodist, or any of that. But from what I hear from a lot of my friends, they say 7-Day Adventists do not do that.
I'm not gonna say I'm a religious expert, but I can tell you this: a lot of the churches that are 7-Day Adventist, Baptist, Methodist. My problem also is that you're not allowing your congregation to be accessible to you. Not say 24/7, but enough. You're not allowing them to be accessible to you, to be able to tell you their burdens, to tell you the sins, to tell you their problems. Therefore, but you still taking their money in the church. Or you playing games with their faith. Or, like my character say, Peanut Butter say, like, look, I'm the pastor in the daytime, but when the night come, I got my pimp game going on. You know what I mean?
But you know what? I would have to also say that I've been to a church where I went for assistance.
Yeah.
And that Sunday,
Right.
what I went to the church for,
Yeah.
that was a sermon.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So you going to the pastor in confidence,
Right.
because you need some assistance.
Right.
But then that Sunday, the sermon is about you, with not saying.
Oh, you gave him
You know what I'm
something. You
saying?
gave him
So
something.
I done gave him something to talk about.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Without using my name. So sometimes you can't even go to the church to even talk without them using you in their sermon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's hard.
Yeah, but like I said, I know a long time ago, I used to play the drums in the church.
Oh, you was a drum player?
Yeah, I was a drum player.
You're a drum player.
All right. But see, I went to a Haitian church.
Right.
So
Oh, you Haitian.
yeah, I'm Haitian, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
We
a
got
lot
a
of
Haitian in the house,
we got a
y'all.
Haitian in the house now.
Not Boule!
Yes, I'm trying to say. But what I'm saying is the older Haitians, they think that I can't speak or understand Creole
Right.
at all, period. So when they be back there talking, I don't say anything. I
Right.
don't react. I just
Right.
listen.
Right.
And then that's when I start to learn that the church is really more like an organization, like
Right.
a business.
Right.
Because I heard certain things like, oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna da-da-da. We're going to give this person this.
Right.
Oh, we got to pay this pastor because he coming over here.
Right.
And that's when I learned that pastors get paid to come to the church to
Right.
preach.
Right.
I thought they just come to do it just to give people the blessing, faith, the word of
That's
God.
what I thought it was about.
And then you, from the bottom of your heart, you give them a love offering for bringing the word. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
blessing
but-
the people.
Right.
Yeah, the blessing, but at the same time, it's like, when I see myself giving $1 or $2,
Right.
and I put it in there, and then next thing I see a whole bucket full of money.
Full of money.
The whole thing full. I'm like, what y'all finna do with all this money?
Right.
Y'all finna give
Right.
it back to us. Y'all finna, you know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all finna make some programs, bigger
Right.
programs.
Which is
Well,
understandable.
You know what? But then again, it's like just like you sit here and you say, okay, well, we put all this money into the pot. A lot of people don't know that most churches are considered a nonprofit organization.
Exactly.
Correct.
That's what I was saying.
And property discounted already to the fullest. So, I mean, I know there's probably a couple of churches that don't even know those benefits are available to them.
Right.
But even at that, they still get everything at a discount.
That's the problem once again. Churches are not allowing to let that known that that's accessible to them.
Exactly.
Or they'll turn around. Now I had a church turn around. This when I was upside down to the bottom, from the bottom of the bottom, that I needed assistance with rent, lights, water, you name it,
Yeah.
and food. I went to a church that I thought was a church of mine that turned around and gave me a number to another church, a Catholic church to assist me.
Wow.
Which I know that at the time the pastor rolled up in he always showed up in a fresh Rolls Royce. This was a fresh black Rolls Royce. He didn't wipe it down, joke around, you know what I mean? Yeah, I just got to keep it clean.
Yeah.
Keep it clean for the word.
You see what the Lord don't bless
But-
you with. with a Royce.
but he was able to.
He blessed you with the
He blessed. So the reason.
stole from the.
So the reason he could not have helped
the
me,
Neverland.
because his payment was going towards that Rolls Royce. That's why he could not help me,
He
and it
couldn't
was
help
sad. And right then and there, I said, you know what? I'm not dealing with another big church like this again.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna go even further than that. I heard, okay,
Uh-huh.
the black people in the street.
Black
That,
folks, yeah. Uncle Tom.
Well, not really an Uncle Tom,
Oh,
but
okay. Yeah, well.
just of talking about different churches and stuff like that. That they had to pay a fee to sit in the first few rows of their church.
Pay a fee.
A fee. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So why are you charging your members if they want to sit in the first few rows that they have to pay a fee?
Hey, man, that's
And I'm not talking about a small fee.
church. Yeah, well.
I was told it was like $400.
Oh, you talking about
But you
them,
know what?
You talking about them churches that be on the TV? That's the churches you talking about. Them
But
big-
you know what? Listen,
Let me tell you. Look.
a lot of these churches.
Look.
Huh?
I'm Pastor Peanut Butter here, right? And everybody that see Pastor Peanut Butter right now, I like to give the word out that if you want to get up close to say, man, you need to pay your tithes and offerings. You don't pay your tithes and offerings, you better be sitting in that back row, and you better not be slave.
Yeah.
Better not be slave.
You can't be slave.
Nah, it's hard to keep a perm like this good. It's
I
hard.
mean, are you gonna be serving wine while I'm up there? Since I gotta pay for VIP, I need the full VIP.
No,
ticket. I
no,
need a glass
listen,
of wine,
that's
I
an
need some
extra
cheese,
five.
some
That's an
crackers.
extra $5 for Pastor Peanut Butter
Yeah.
to come there and give you some water.
Hey,
And it's gonna be water, recycled water out of the faucet.
and we're gonna have some a piece of cracker for you
Right.
with some grape juice.
Grape juice.
With some grape
I
juice.
mean, but see, I can say I had a little bit of a Midwest church. I went to a church in Detroit. I grew up, lived half of my life in Detroit, lived half of my life in Texas, and I could say the Southern churches do a hell of a lot better than the Northern churches by far. And only because I know on Sunday at the Southern churches, you having Sunday dinner or Sunday lunch, you get a Sunday breakfast. You're not gonna see that happen up north. And the pastor, he definitely gonna be rolling around in that new Cadillac SLX with some 20s on it at least.
Right.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's just so hard to fit it. I mean, I think right now it's the church leadership, the commando, the head of the church.
Yeah, it
It's
is on the
leading
head.
his body astray.
Yeah.
It's just leading their body astray. There's no putting forth the actual effort to actually make it a community because the church is supposed to be the body of Christ.
You're absolutely right.
The head's supposed to know when the foot is experiencing pain, period.
Woo.
Because that's where the brain is at.
Woo.
So if we're not putting righteous leaders in a church ahead of us to lead us, because honestly, without the brain, your legs don't know whether to go front, back,
That's right.
side to side, or you don't even know how to sit down. So clearly, it's a problem with the people, because as a body, we choose our pastors, we choose our elders.
Right.
They just can't be appointed. I don't believe just because you're 90 years old, you deserve to be an elder. No, you need to be.
Well, it's not that.
Well, I think they are chosen by their works.
Their
You know what I'm
works,
saying?
and
I don't.
they're-
They're appointed by their works.
Right.
I don't think you just
That's
go out and
not
just say,
everywhere.
okay,
It's not everywhere.
No.
Not
Right,
everybody,
right.
Not in every church body are they doing that. They consider
Right.
someone an elder just because of their age, and that's not beneficiary to the church, the body of the Christ. Period.
Well, Pastor Peanut Butter makes sure that his congregation knows when the foot is getting in work. Because you go work my blocks at night while I'm doing the word in the morning. Right? I need you to walk back and forth, bring my money.
Pastor Peanut Butter.
Pastor Peanut Butter. Right? So I'm going to pimp at night is my second job. But in the morning, I'm going to tell you the word how I was delivered
delivered
I
last
was
night.
delivered last
Last
night
night.
because Mustang brought me my money
Right.
on time.
Wow, hey.
You know what I mean? It's rough. But listen, everybody just now tuning in. I want to welcome you to the Shakedown Radio Showcase Live, baby.
Yeah.
Right here, we got some special guests on the phone right now. KC, say what's up.
What's up, everybody? How's it going?
And y'all already know to the left of me, if you're watching it live, I got Katrina Diamond. What's going on, baby?
Hey, everybody.
Yeah.
And to the right of me, y'all know him. If you're in the O,
Yeah.
Mr. Flick It
Y'all already know Mr. Flick It Up.
Up. Sing it.
Yes.
Make sure you follow us on Instagram right now, because I know some of you guys watching us live on Instagram.
Facebook.
Go to Facebook to the Shakedown. Make sure you hit follow.
Facebook.
And if you also want to win some money on Gas Up Wednesday, where we're giving out prizes,
Gas.
Gas
money.
up.
Yes.
we're giving away gas money.
Yeah.
Yes. Y'all hear that? We giving away gas.
So for you to win,
money.
Yeah.
for you to win the gas money, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the subscribe button. Hit the bell also to get the notifications when we go live, baby. If
Yep.
you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, you won't win the gas money. Right here on the Shakedown, today's topic's about rich pastors in your poor congregation, and are you playing with my faith and my money?
Straight
As
up.
we was talking about it.
So is your pastor playing with your faith and your money? Let us know, man. Y'all already know. Y'all on my live right now on Facebook. You feel me? Make sure y'all share this live right now.
Right.
What
So-
I could tell you right now,
Uh-huh.
BOLCC pastor is not playing with our money
The
nor
B-O-
our faith
What is B-O-L? What are those?
What you said?
initials?
BOOLLS?
of life
Bread of life.
Christian Church.
Bread of life of Christians.
You heard that? You heard that?
Bread of
Bread of Life Christian Church.
See, but that's
Pastor Robert Bradley.
Okay.
right.
First Lady
That sound like a
Natasha
shout-out.
Bradley.
That's a shout out.
She giving the shout out.
Yeah,
That's
shout
right.
Out. Shout
That's
out
right.
to the church. So that's the problem when it comes to bread of life. So that's that faith part that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You can go to the church and pour your heart out about what you got going on in your life.
Yeah.
Show up on Sunday, as Katrina Diamond say, and they talking about your word about what you went to.
That's
Because
right.
he probably even struggled to even come up with a sermon that Sunday, and you walked in that church, and now he playing with your testimony and your story in the church.
Yeah.
And they do this to a lot of individuals.
Well, they do. They
Right?
do.
Or on top of that, they would turn out and preach the sermon and know an individual in the crowd
Right.
and point that individual in the crowd that they'll be delivered. Like, now I thought I came to this church to be confidential to my pastor so he can pray for me, not for him to put the word out
It'll be about you.
to be about me.
But you know what? I'm gonna go further than that. Like when it's the pastor anniversary, same church.
Right.
Okay. When it's the pastor anniversary. So say for instance you didn't have the money to go towards, the pastor anniversary.
Right.
So they have a list of everybody that paid.
Uh-huh.
And if you don't pay, now they call you out to each member and what they paid. And if you didn't pay, you know what they say? They call your name and then they say zero.
Zero. Wow.
Zero.
So they embarrass you in front of everybody.
Embarrass you in front of everybody.
And what kind of church is
See,
this?
that's not a very benevolent church.
Well, we can agree with that.
But
Say that's what?
in any church that's doing that,
Benevolent church. Right?
You know what? I bet you if you walked around and told people, well, I know that I wash your laundry every night, husband. I know you got that dookie stain in there because you didn't wipe the bottom right.
Oh man.
I mean, that's basically what they're doing to the church members.
Well, peanut butter don't wear no underwear. He free breezing, baby.
You know, a lot of these churches are quick rich schemes. You know what I'm
Scheme.
saying?
Exactly.
That's
Right.
that's how they get rich.
Well,
And
here's the thing.
Peanut butter, we need to go ahead and open up this church now. I'm ready.
Listen, I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready. I'm gonna make sure you
Case.
get paid, baby. But I don't think you ready
Casey, you're not
for my
ready.
church.
You're not ready.
Cause listen, I already got Mustang right now out on the strip doing 100 miles an hour,
Lord.
trying to bring my dollars in just so I can feed my congregation.
Well, I
That's good.
have one person here really quick.
Uh-huh.
Keisha Marie says 7-Day Adventists are ran by conference, so pastors have no direct access to funding. Although this is a good thing, they often suppress the women.
Wow. 7-Day Advantage is known for that. Like, if they get in a relationship, this is why I don't like. So let's talk about relationship. Once again, playing with your faith.
Yeah.
Right? Let's say you in an abusive relationship. From my experience with 7-Day Advantage, they would turn around and say, hey, we need to have counseling. I know he's abusive, but we can work this thing out. You got to be submissive. Are you being submissive in the house? Are you doing this laundry? Are you cooking for him in the house? Once again, 7-Day Advantage. And I'm not going to say all 7-Day Advantage.
But you know what? If I had a husband, I don't mind being submissive. If he's right. If he's godly, following God's word, and not one way at the house, but you another way when you in the public, I don't mind being submissive.
Yeah,
If it's following the right thing.
Yeah, but what I'm gonna say is that, and that's something that a woman should already know, that's what a man want anyway, for him, for them not to be like.
But some churches do not allow that. The church will literally brainwash you and convince you to stay with this man that's not right, to stay in this household even though it's not right, and
You talking
convince
about
you.
married, though.
We talking about to get married, stay married,
Yeah.
or to stay together as a family. Even if he beating you in the dark, there's some churches, some pastors say that believe that the man is the head and the head of all power in your home.
You know what? And I'm going to
Absolutely.
piggyback
The
off of
Jehovah's
that.
Witnesses believe the same thing.
I'm sorry, Casey. What was that?
Go ahead.
No, I said Jehovah's Witnesses believe the same thing. They absolutely, and that's why, no, you can't catch me. You ain't gonna catch me outside in the dark.
But that's
tonight.
not only Jehovah's Witness, though. You have Pentecostal churches
Yep.
that believe in that.
Catholic
You know what I'm
church-
saying?
the
Yes.
Catholic church requires
Yes.
that once that as well. They
Right.
believe that the man is the head of the household.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But one thing,
But is that true though?
But I had a friend that was,
But, I mean,
she's
it's-
an older lady,
Uh-huh.
you know, and she was in an abusive relationship,
Uh-huh.
you know, and she said she stayed in that because that's what the pastor told
Say,
her.
yeah, that's the faith. That's how you
yeah.
do it. You're gonna
Yeah.
lose your faith.
Yeah.
If you leave your husband or you
Right.
leave your
God
man,
looks
that's
down,
being
God
you.
bound.
Right.
Yeah, you're not being submissive. You're not being
Submissive.
obedient.
Obedient.
You're not. But there's something in there, right? And I'm not gonna read the scripture. I'll pull the Bible out. But when you're not being treated right, you got to be able to leave your husband.
Yeah.
Divorce your husband. There's scriptures in the Bible that talk about women leaving and finding their true king and so forth. But the problem is, some of these people taking these words, peanut butter hair getting in the way, so I'm going to straighten it up a little bit, y'all. Peanut butter, it take a long time to get these perm. But some of these pastors are taking these scriptures and using it against the woman.
Yeah.
Telling the woman that if you do not follow these certain scriptures, they are going and nitpick these little scriptures out because they're not truly knowledgeable of the Bible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're taking their ignorance of the Bible and using it against them.
Yeah.
And that's my problem that I have with
Well,
it as well.
they making it how they want it to be. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Instead of what it is.
What,
you
a
know?
man dominant type thing, I guess, with the church? What, I mean, the males run the church? Basically? That's basically what it sounds like to me. It sounds like the man run the church. And when it has females pastors, it has women pastors as
We
well.
can talk about that too because there's some church that don't
Allow that, yeah.
approve of women pastors in the church.
That's right.
But
And a lot of those
do you
churches
know why,
are
though?
Pentecostal church.
Do you know why?
That it's not a woman's place to be in the church.
They were saying that it's because the fact that y'all that women has their period and they can't be up on stage and they got their period and they You know what I
Man,
mean?
what
Stuff like
church?
that.
That's the Haitian church mostly, right?
Yeah.
I know, because I'm gonna
No,
tell you,
that's
I
true.
don't-
No,
that's
for
true.
real.
Because
Yeah.
I've been to a Haitian
I'm
church,
telling you the truth.
and they truly believe that.
They believe in that.
and they
feel
believe
like,
that's the devil's work when a woman's on the
A menstrual cycle.
yeah,
Yes.
or even preaching to a congregation.
And you on your
Period.
and you on your period.
That's some crazy mess right there.
Yeah, man.
Listen, for everybody that's just tuning in, this is the Shakedown Showcase Radio Live, baby. I want everybody to make sure you follow us on Facebook,
Real talk.
follow us on Instagram,
Yeah.
follow us on Twitter, follow us on Snapchat,
Tumblr.
follow us on Tumblr,
Tumblr. I said Tumblr.
and also
Tumblr.
we got Gas Up Wednesday. Gas Up
Yes,
Wednesday.
on
days.
We giving out gas money as prizes, baby. We may come back, ask you questions about the show. If you missed the show, click on the YouTube link below, right? And you can actually listen to some of our other shows. But for you to win gas money and other prizes, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell, that notification. The only way that you can win cash is you
gas
subscribe, baby.
That gas money.
Because you don't want to be on the side of the road and wish you had $20.
Yeah, hey man. All
15
you gotta
bucks
do is
in.
just.
I thought it was $5.
$5.
Gas.
You don't went up.
What?
Went up.
Well, hell, gas is $5 a
Wait,
gallon.
now you cussing.
No, well, hell's in the Bible, right? We talking about church. Hell's in the Bible, right?
Yeah.
And as long as I teach my flock the right way, I ain't gonna go to hell.
That's right.
So I'm
Your,
trying
your,
to.
your heart has to be pure.
My heart pure and peanut butter heart is pure. Is
All right,
gold,
peanut butter.
baby. Listen,
All right, peanut butter. Pastor Peanut
This
Butter
is
is
Pastor
in
Peanut
the
Butter here.
house.
So
Yeah.
Pastor Peanut Butter in the house. So I want everybody to stay tuned for Pastor Peanut Butter.
Pastor Peanut Butter.
And at night, I'm going to show you how to pastor to your flock that street walks right on the right side of the road.
Pimpin' ain't easy.
It's not an easy thing. But in the morning, I'm going to be at the pulpit talking to my congregation and telling them the word, how to deliver yourself by giving me more money in my pocket because my Lamborghini is about to run out of gas.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
Getting running out of
If
gas.
my Lamborghini run out,
Buy to.
you're not. Flick it up.
Yeah.
I ain't see your money in the offering this morning.
I mean, it was hard.
I
It was,
Katrina Diamond,
Hey, hey,
I
hey.
ain't see your $100 in the offering this morning.
You won't see it.
it's
KC.
hard out here.
KC.
You won't see
I
it.
can't make more money on the ballot now. I can't even do it.
Oh.
I can't even afford it.
What you mean, Mustang? You ain't bring me my money?
Mm-mm.
Oh, Lord. I'm about to nut up
I
in here in
give what I
church today.
can.
I'm about to nut up in church.
The unemployed can only give what they can.
Yeah.
That's right.
Listen, if you just tuning in, today's segment is about churches playing with your money and faith and rich pastors and our poor congregation. What is it all about? How are you experiencing it at your church? Is your church treating you right? Please leave us comments on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or you can also leave us comments right here live on YouTube.
Yeah.
Right? And also, if you go to our link on the YouTube page, you can hear the sound. If you want to on our Spreaker podcast, you can leave comments. We'll be glad to chat with you. Say anything that you need to say. We'll see the comments come up if you click on the link. We're glad that you guys are tuning in. So if you got any comments, please leave the comments. Show the love. On the left of me, I got my girl, Katrina Diamond. Say what's up to the people.
Hey, hey, everybody.
And on the right of me, I got my main man, Mr. What?
Flick
It up. Yeah,
Pick it up.
that's Flick It Up. And on the phone, I got my girl, KC, a.k.a. Mustang. What's up, baby?
Hey, y'all. It's time to tune in.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
we here. Hey, I got a friend of mine. She said she wanna come to our show.
Yeah, we can set it up. We can definitely set it up. You
Set
can
it
come
up,
to the
man.
show.
All you gotta do is hit my inbox, you know.
You can definitely come to the show. We like to have fun. We like to have good conversations right here on the show. We have some deep conversations like we having right now about churches.
About church.
How your church treating you. Right,
LOCC.
right now,
real
I'm in between church hopping
Yes.
because every church I've been going to, every time the church get good, they stop it in the middle of the sermon and start passing around the offering plate.
I need that money.
I need that money.
I need
And
that
listen,
money.
I don't have a problem with giving you an offering. My problem is when I see you drive up in that 2018 Mercedes-Benz, right?
Yeah.
And I done heard somebody in your congregation talk about they need assistance and you giving them a number to another church. But your door is supposed to be open. My problem is also is our Baptist church and Methodist church,
All kinds.
all
of
these churches,
All
black
these
churches, other than the Catholic Church. Why is the Catholic Church the only church that allowing their doors open 24/7, where you can be accessible to the pastor 24/7? Now, don't get me wrong, Catholic Church got their problems. I'm definitely not allowing my son to work going to Catholic Church. You know what I mean? Because the Catholic Church right now are still going through their issues with the little boy thing and scandals and stuff like that.
Oh, that's
I
not
don't
only
trust-
Catholic
I don't
churches.
trust-
Right.
That's not only Catholic.
Right, also-
It's all. I'm gonna say all churches, but
I'm not gonna get into it.
it's
Right.
a lot
But
of
it's not
churches.
just Catholic churches.
There's a lot of churches, man. That be messing with little boys and messing with underage girls and you know what I'm saying, and getting them pregnant and all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? So it's real.
And that's another thing that's
And then you know what? I don't
Uh-huh.
mean to cut you off, but you know what? The thing is, a lot of them hide behind the church, so that way when they're being accused, some of them, not all of them, but then they get the congregation to stand behind them, behind that foolishness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you got to think about it because the first thing they gonna use, oh, you already know it's the devil.
Exactly.
It's the devil. You know what I'm saying? That's they
Hello,
pistol right
devil.
there. That's they pistol right there. I'm letting you know. Every time they say that's the devil. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the problem. And the devil is not like God. The devil can't be in multiple places like God can.
Nah.
The devil can only be in one place, but he can send his minions over and whisper in your ear, his demons or dominions over you. But the devil is only in one place. So what confuses me, I went to one church one Sunday, the devil undid it. Go to another church the next Sunday, the devil undid it. The devil ain't traveling as fast as I am, is he?
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, the devil can travel as fast as light because he is the angel of light.
Right,
And
you're right, you're
if
right.
You know your truth, so.
Right, you're
I
right,
mean,
you're right, you're right. So he is.
not that he's in
He
two
beat
places
me.
at one time, but he might have the ability to jump space and time continuum. We just don't know.
Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right.
He's out here jumping shit. All he got to do is plant one seed, and we don't know how many fallen angels fell behind him.
Yeah.
You absolutely right. You absolutely right. Peanut Butter's leaving the house, y'all. Hey
All right,
man.
Peanut Butter.
Yeah, Peanut Butter's gone. Your main man's back. Listen, this is a good topic that we had tonight. Look, most of our shows run for 30 minutes, 45, maybe an hour.
Maybe.
Just depends on the topic. I want everybody to stay tuned, stay updated with the Showcase Radio Live, because look, we're not just an average radio podcast. We got some people that's going to be doing their own podcast. Keep following us, and it'll be picking up more episodes of people doing stuff in the morning, in the evening, the afternoon, and so forth.
Yeah.
We're trying to bring something to you different, live, and make sure that we keep you entertained. Also, don't forget to leave message in the inbox if you have any ideas out there that you want to talk about. Please leave that with us.
Some hot topics.
Hot topics.
Nothing but hot topics.
Hot topics.
Yeah.
So light topics. Tomorrow we got a personal trainer, nutritionist that's going to be talking about nutrition, workout routines, health. You know what I mean? And then the following, I got a retired stripper we're going to talk about on Thursday. We're going to talk about strippers.
Retired
Strippers.
stripper.
That's
Is
my
that
expertise.
Medea?
That ain't Medea.
That's not Medea?
Nah, not Medea.
Aw,
Not
man.
Not Medea.
I
this
thought
time.
we was bringing Medea on the
Just
show.
let y'all know I'm
Make sure I
expertise
chime
when it comes to
in.
the strippers.
Chime in.
Yeah.
You know, the veterans.
Oh, that's Casey coming
Ca-
on.
oh.
Casey, that's
The
you?
veterans come out at night.
Exactly. Yeah. Hey, she will be here on the show. KC will be here on the show. I ain't gonna tell you about her being retired or anything, but I want everybody to just, support us.
Terrell say he in the house too.
Terrell OGB.
Terrell.
Hey,
Yes.
make sure y'all follow Terrell on Facebook if he leaves a comment. He does a little DJing music. He like to do his thing there.
Okay.
And whatnot. Definitely follow our podcast. You'll see the links below. After the show, we do repost everything in a nice little fancy video talking about what we're talking about tonight, little shows. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like buttons, the follow buttons on all our social media.
Bell button, the bell icon.
If you want to win gas money on Gas Up Wednesday, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, baby. Subscribe. Listen, this is the Shakedown Radio. I'm glad for all y'all timing in on this
Yes, sir.
and talking about it. Yo, we out. Flick it up. Any final words?
Hey, I'm just letting y'all know, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. Keep following the Shakedown Radio Showcase, Real Talk. This is Real Talk Radio. We got real subjects, real hot topics. You know what I mean?
Real
So y'all
subjects.
keep following us, man.
Yes.
Diamond, you got anything to say?
Hey.
Hey.
Keep following. Some good
KC,
stuff.
what you want to tell the people? KC on the phone.
Yeah,
See on the phone.
K-
You know
Red right
what?
now.
It's 2 fingers, 1 love, you guys.
2 fingers, 1 love. I do
That's
it for
right.
you.
Right? Two
fingers.
fingers,
That's
one
right.
Is
love.
that the
I like
devil
that.
horns or?
Hey, I'm
two
going to take
fingers?
that.
Yeah. 2
Two
fingers,
fingers, one love.
Listen, stay tuned. I appreciate everybody tuning in to the Shakedown Radio Showcase live,
Yes.
baby. This,
Shakedown Radio, baby.
Shake
Real
down.
this is how we do it.
Talk.
Radio. Shakedown.
Real Talk Radio.
Shakedown Radio.
Real Talk.
Keep it real. We keep it raw.
Shakedown. Shakedown.